Now, it's a story that probably people will sit there and say, feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. Because Allah is giving me strength. When He gives you calamity, He gives you strength with it. My name is Ibtehaj Shahrouk. I'm from a Lebanese background. I was brought up in Australia. Got married and got 8 children.
MashaAllah.
Now, to empower all these women out there is having a life difficulty when you have a child with disability. And for me, I don't have one, I have 3. I have 2 girls and 1 boy. And I've got 5 other kids, so I've got 8 altogether. Now, life is a struggle, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent us to this world not to sit down and have everything luxury. And when I had my 2nd child, I wasn't a practicing Muslim. And I think the best thing that's ever happened to me, I know it sounds bad, is having a child with disabilities to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
What do the kids have, if you don't mind?
They've got cerebral palsy, mentally and intellectually disabled, and physically. The first thing is having Allah with you.
Yeah.
And yaqinan as Allah is looking on to you.
MashaAllah. Isn't that also husn al-dhan billah, believing?
Husn al-dhan. Yani, I can tell you, I can sit down and tell you stories about myself that just comes. Why? Is because yaqinan, certainty that Allah is going to do that to me.
He's going to take care of you. You'll be okay.
He is, of course. And when you have that yaqeen, everything is easy. You know, He's given me something, but He's given it to empower me, to make me stronger. Subhanallah. So this is it. Relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with you. Second thing, don't lock yourself in the house and say, and feel burdened. You've got something on your back. Yani your kids, you're depriving your child from having his rights in this community.
Yes.
Which our children have rights on the community. And if you stay at home, your kids don't know the rights. Talk about your problem. Yani having a child with disability, go out there and talk about it. Find out what can you do to benefit yourself and your child. Because there's a lot of resources for you and your child.
MashaAllah.
You're never alone.
Absolutely.
You know, you're never alone. I'd like to emphasize on parents that have a child with disability. Sometimes parents feel guilty that if they get a child with disability, it's a punishment. Well, it's not. I'll tell you something happened to me when my girls were little. They used to crawl. And 2 men were doing da'wah. They looked at my nephew and they said, "Are these your sisters?" And he said, "No, they're my cousins." He said the parents must have did something to the children. They must have done something wrong for them to have that. Wallahi, if I followed those people and did da'wah in that situation, it's not a test. Allah gives us a test.
Yeah.
It's not a punishment.
Yeah.
And Allah, when He wants to give you a punishment, this is not the way He gives you punishment. He gives you rahmah. This is rahmah for you. So having a child with disability, it's not a punishment. It is a test. It's a sign Allah loves you. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ. And Allah has promised that He's going to give us a calamity. And each one can control calamity in a different way. My calamity may be the strength of being a da'iyah to the ummah, to be a leader to those ummah. You know, subhanAllah, this is a verse in the Quran says, رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. Now, the muttaqina imama, those kids, maybe they're the leader, they may be the person that I want to be to get to Jannat al-Firdaus. Maybe they are the ones that are showing me the path, and meeting everybody. So really, we cannot say that this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a punishment for it.
It's your ticket to Jannah. It's guaranteed if you're patient.
That's it. There's a lot of people that rebel on that. But this is where the connections with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah says, come to me fidr, I come to you shibr, come to me shibr, I come. And then when you come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He comes to you running. Then you'll be the eyes, the legs, everything that you see with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there for you if you want Him. But if you don't want Him, you're punishing yourself. You're living in a dark life that you're torturing yourself for something that you
bringing it on to yourself, basically.
Yes, bring it on to yourself. And the third thing, follow your religion and hand out whatever you've learned. Pass it on to your community. You've learned something, pass it on. Go to disability centers. Find out what resources out there they have. Share it around. Have goals in yourself. my child does this now, I'll do it up. Like, you just follow step by step. And don't think you're the only person that have a child. Wallahi, and you have normal children and sometimes you find it hard.
Absolutely.
But if you have that child gives you that energy. And don't cry, don't feel sorry for yourself.
Kids. No,
special.
They're special.
Wallahi, I call them gift of life.
Gift, mashallah.
Wallahi, yani I find when I look, if I'm sad, this is scenarios, like things happen at home. Sometimes, like you do have your cries and things like that. You find them, they go and get you a tissue and they wipe your tears.
Oh, subhanallah.
And when they wipe my tears, I look at them and they know. They know. And no, I'm sad. And they say, Mummy, 33, 31, you know. And I give them a hug, and that hug, wallah, takes all my anxiety, all my anger, everything. And I think they're the ones that make me stronger. They heal me. Yes, they do. They are a healing of life, subhanahu wa ta'ala.
In this dunya and in the akhirah, they take you, inshallah, to Jannah.
Inshallah.
الآن فخير الوقت الآن يحين بادر واستبق الخير ستسعد ذاك يقين وبها سمت أسماؤنا نمضي وتبقى هنا أعمالنا وبها سمت أسماؤنا نمضي وتبقى هنا